As if muskie fishing isn't tough enough, some of us have to try and make it even tougher. While others choose to fish lesser pressured water, guys like us, we head for some of the toughest bodies of water known to the muskie world. One of them being Old Lake Mille Lacs in Minnesota.
Yeah, baby. This is what I'm talking about. This is why we come to Mille Lacs, guys.
I must have chased over 1 million miles. This is more than just, well, a passion. It's our addiction. It defines who we are and what we are all about. It consumes us. If this sport doesn't humble you, well, then nothing will. For us, it's all about the muskie.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Lake Mille Lacs, Minnesota's second largest lake, spans 132,000 surface acres or slightly more than 200 square miles. Maximum depths barely exceed 40 feet, while much of the main lake falls into that 20 to 38 foot depth range. While the north half of Mille Lacs contains most of the lake's mudflats, the southern portion of the lake offers some more gravel and rock bars.
And once again, we're on the quest for a monster muskie. That's why we come up to Lake Mille Lacs, because there are absolute giants that swim in this water. You know, a great tool that we've added to our muskie arsenal for this year is by AquaView, their micro camera. And this is a perfect example of when this camera really pays for itself. For years we've been fishing this and we've blown past this island here. And then I said to Ben, I said, is there any weeds up tight to the island? He says, I don't know. Let's go check. We moved in. We started locating on our graph weeds. We don't know what kind of weeds it is. So this is a great tool. And what we do is we just drop this down and you can literally see what you're looking at, what your graph is telling you Again, this is the whole system. You've got a monitor. You turn the monitor on. Takes just a second to boot up. And then what I've done is I've just rigged it with a weight to get that thing down, especially in current. And then you just drop your camera down. It really is this simple. And what I'll do is I'll let it hit bottom. And there I'm on bottom. And now I'm going to just pull it up a couple cranks. And it's going to show me what we got there. And again, here we go, guys. We've got that grass. I don't know if you can see it. I'll tell you what, guys, it truly is that simple, and now we know exactly what we're going to be fishing and how we're going to go about fishing it. The Micro by Aquaview is a tool that really pays for itself, especially in situations like this.
After about 6 hours of hunting muskies, we've located nothing. And then, in good old-fashioned Mille Lacs style, we were forced to leave the lake, as a major weather front would move in on us. She was whipping up heavy winds and 3-footers, so it was back to the parking lot until she rolled through.
Eight o'clock in the evening, again, no fish. We did see some fish and it was quite interesting. We slid up on one of the rock bars and located a couple fish that we're actually going to go back. We know that they're there. They're hanging around on the top crowns of these high points of these rock reefs. What we're doing is we're waiting for the sun to go down and give us the best lighting opportunity to go back on these fish. We're going to stick it out on this rock reef probably until about an hour after dark.
There she is, big one. Giant, giant. Giant fish.
I am Muskies Inc., and my membership does a lot for muskie fishing. My membership helps to stock lakes with muskies for the future of our sport. My membership helps in cleaning up lakes and providing habitat that makes our fisheries healthier and stronger. My membership helps by getting our youth involved in the outdoors. Like I said, my $35 membership does a lot for the sport of muskie fishing. I am Muskies Inc. Are you?
Americans, we're the creators of things born of an independent spirit, designers of the great, architects of the useful, composers of the loud, builders of the beautiful. We live in a country that lets people make things they believe in, and that's as American as, well,
Dog days of summer. We kind of got wild card weather here. It's been extremely hot. The water temps are really high, and it's one of those situations where you don't always really know how the muskies are going to react. You know, sure, it's a cold front, but it's the first reasonable temps we've seen this whole summer. So it feels right. It feels like everything's right. We haven't had anything going, and we've kind of run through a litany of a whole series of spots that are different. You know, we hit some weeds earlier, we hit some rocks, we hit some sand, and so far nothing to show for it. So we're kind of at a loss, but there's nothing you can do in situations like this but just keep on throwing. You know, you never know what they're gonna do, and especially on a lake like Mille Lacs, bam, it can just turn on and be epic. So that's what we're hoping for right now. We're just gonna keep throwing, keep running through different spots and trying different things until we find something that makes them go.
Well, everybody, it's last week of July. We're up here on Lake Mille Lacs, Minnesota, one of our favorite bodies of water. I mean, this lake has so many memories for us. So many big fish have been caught. So many stories that we could tell about this magical lake here.
The year 2010, Steve Jensen, Ben Olson, and myself, we were filming a show on Mille Lacs. After seeing and catching some muskies, one over 50 inches, we were approaching a huge cabbage/milfoil mixed weed bed, where we seen an absolute giant muskie that morning.
Hey, not hooked good, Steve. Got a kind of baby here. She's too big to horse to the neck, though.
Just let her do her thing. Take your time. Take your time, man. Ben, this is a monster.
Yeah! No. She's hooked better. Better than I thought. Take her now. No.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Flip the net, flip the net, flip the net.
Yeah. Yeah.
Help me. Oh, we got her. That wasn't the best net job, but I got it. It's a 50-incher too.
Oh my god.
How's that? How's that?
She's off. She's
All
off the
right.
bait. Oh. It's always an adventure.
I'm exhausted. Oh.
She was so strong, man. So strong and not hooked good. And we did hurry the net job, but all's well that ends
She's
well.
like, get her, grab her. I went a little quick, but we got her, buddy.
Beautiful fish.
It is the year of the 50-incher here on Keys Outdoors, you guys. I guarantee that's 50 inches. Ben just had a shot at another 50 on the last spot we hit. Unbelievable,
On fire.
buddy,
Hey.
man. You are on fire.
Mille Lacs is back.
Mille Lacs is back.
She's catching her breath, so am I. Holy cow, what a fight. Just crushed it both sides. Didn't have it good. Luckily, she turned the right way and I was able to load that rod up back against her body. After she came up that last time, it was obvious she was hooked real good. So, always interesting with a fish this big both side like that. Crush that junior. Brad Hoppy, you've made my muskie career. Unbelievable. Unbelievable the way they attack those baits when they're going.
Well, here we go, buddy. Let's get her back. You know, our window of opportunity here is always short on Mille Lacs, but tell you what, we are into some beast fish. Let's take a look at this giant. Ben stuck her on that blue nickel junior, just burning it back. We had two really big fish strike at that today. We still got a couple hours before dark, so hopefully we'll get a few more. Let's see what we got. All right.
She's spunky.
Beautiful.
Oh my God.
Man.
That is way bigger than I thought. Unbelievable fish.
Unreal.
Really healthy. Holy cow, that's a monster.
Unbelievable, dude.
54, easy.
Whoa!
Got her, bro.
Let's get her back. Gigantic fish. 54-inch both side strike. Tank of a fish. Look at that fish. Look at that fish.
Oh my God, Yes, my friends, Mille Lacs is back. Like I said, she has been very good to us indeed. Another record for Keys Outdoors shared with two of my best friends on this massive body of water where monster muskies roam. A lake called Mille Lacs.
Down she goes. Oh, down she goes. 54-incher, 54-incher.
Why do I shop at Joe's Sporting Goods?
Because they built one of the best muskie stores in the country. Rods, reels, nets, terminal tackle, all the top name muskie lures that have proven track records for catching monster muskies. Plus, I want somebody that shares my passion. Somebody that understands exactly what I need. Outdoor experts. You can visit the store or you can check them out online. Joe's Sporting Goods.
Honey, what are you doing? I thought you were getting your hair cut at Great Clips.
I am. Already checked in.
How?
Their sweet online check-in app. Why wait around there for a haircut when I can work on my bod here? I got a few more minutes. And pump it and squeeze it. Ooh, smile at me.
Introducing the online check-in app from Great Clips. No more waiting around because now we'll be waiting for you. Great Clips, it's gonna be great.
We need all-day power, and we get it. Angry seas and heavy winds, it don't matter. Why? Because we use Odyssey, the extreme batteries. Phenomenal starting power and massive deep cycle reserve power in one battery. Designed and built to last up to 3 times as long as other marine batteries.
We finally found a battery that can outfish us. Yeah!
New for 2013, Skeeter's MX 2025. Big brother of the MX 1825. It's bigger, and bigger is better. Bigger front and back deck. More features that musky anglers want and demand. Yes, it's bigger, and bigger means more horsepower. Contact the Skeeter Boat Center in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, and see why bigger is better.
As day 2 fell into darkness, old Mille Lacs, she wasn't being too kind. Like I always say, muskie fishing is about making the right call at the right time. And the choice that was now upon us was simple. Do we call it a day, go back to the muskie lodge, have a drink, eat some hot food, take a shower, go to bed early, get up so we can battle the next day? No. Nope, guys like us, we stay.
Worked our butts off for this, man. Nice fish. Finally fish. Oh. Turn your light on more, dude. There you go. Oh. All right. Woohoo! Finally hooked up. Whew, I can't tell you how many hours we've worked for this. I gotta get the net here. Oh. Come in the bag. Oh, guys, I'm telling you, we have worked so hard. Finally paid off right at dark. You know, it was funny because Ben had this fish up on a dog, and we were just approaching the icon, and Ben says, this is where I had that fish up. Kind of interesting. We'll get this fish unhooked, and I want to tell you guys what I did, and my whole thought process of what I was doing may have led to this fish. I don't know, but whatever I did, it worked.
Fish, man, nice fish. Oh, on the creek, baby, on the creek.
Keys Outdoors only uses the best rods. And now, the Bulldog rods come in 3 price ranges to best suit your needs. The Evolution Series and Select Series all use the same T-Tech Series blanks as the Pro Series. The only difference is that the Evolution and Select Series comes with T-Tech guides, and that's how we save you some serious money. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting started in the sport, Bulldog rods have the right rods at the right price to get the job done.
This is my new secret weapon. It's by Muskie Mayhem. It's called the Trolling Girl. Heavier blades, heavier wire, heavier clevises designed for one thing and one thing only, trolling. You know, all blades aren't created equal, and now one company stands above, and that is Muskie Mayhem with their new 2013 Trolling Girls. Check them out at www.muskiemayhemtackle.com.
MTO Custom Colors. Keys Outdoors, Muskie Mayhem, and Muskie Innovations all teamed up this year to bring you the Baitfish series. 4 Cisco patterns from Muskie Mayhem. 4 Baitfish patterns from Muskie Innovation. And there's only one place you can get these cool custom colors, and that's from Muskie Tackle Online.
Welcome to the Minnesota Muskie Expo.
Welcome to the Minnesota Muskie Expo. Welcome to the Minnesota Muskie Expo. We're going to have a finished word coming up there.
Here's the important thing.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, I want to tell you about what we did, what I decided to do, and my thought process behind it. You know, we got dealt with, we've come off of about 2 weeks of incredible warm weather and very stable. The fish were going here. Finally, in about a 2-week period, we've got a cold front that came in and literally dropped the temperatures up here from the high 80s all the way down to the 70s, mid 70s. And what it's done, it's created a cold front. Typically, cold fronts can go 2 ways. It can be after a hot spell like that, it can be game on, or it can shut them right down. It's obvious to us that it shut them right down. One of the things that they'll do is they're either going to go shallow or they're going to go deep. A lot of times in these weed beds that we're fishing, these fish will just barricade and bury themselves right into the weeds. Sometimes I feel the only way that you can get down on them is to get, you know, count bulldogs down, get your lures down deeper. A deeper presentation can pay off. One of the things that Muskie Mayhem has done is for trolling, they've got a new blade out that is a lot heavier gauge, heavier blades. It runs heavier in the water, and it's designed to troll up to 6 to 8 miles an hour. This lure was actually designed for the Great Lakes trolling scene out east, where they're, 5 to 8 miles an hour is what they're trolling. Brad sent me some. I'm going to start trolling with them, but I figured that heavy blade design and construction would get that lure down deeper. I put it on, and it wasn't 10 cast with this, right at dark, slow rolling it, and I could feel it tick in the weeds. I got bit. So something to think about. A lot of times cold front situations, fishing weeds, get down deeper, slow things down, count down your blades even at times, get them down to the strike zone, and it'll pay off for you. 2 days of just grinding it out, and that's what it takes a lot of times. You got to put the time in, guys, because you don't know when that window is going to happen. It can be short and it can be furious, and you've got to be ready. You've got to be there when it happens, so you're going to put long hours in. Ready? Yep. Oh, yeah, baby. This is what I'm talking about. This is why we come to Mille Lacs, guys, because of monsters like this. I mean, she's not, a giant, but look at the girth on this fish. What a dandy. And we deserved it. We worked super, super hard to get this opportunity, and it paid off for us. That's what happens when you stay with things, man. You stay at it, you work hard at it, this is what you get. Let's put her on the board. And she is 45 inches. 45-incher, baby. What a dandy Mille Lacs fish, baby. Lots of good memories up here. Lots of good times catching monster skis. This is a sign it's been getting a little bit better as we've been going through the process of elimination, windows, times, lures, cold fronts, everything has hit us. And now rewarded with a nice 45-inch fatty, Lake Mille Lacs fatty.
Hey, thanks for watching, and if you would like to learn more about the products seen on this week's show, go to our website. I don't know where we're going to be, but I do guarantee you this, it will be an adventure.